important things I take with me when I travel. What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. This video, I'm going to show you guys some of the things I take with me on my trips. Some of these things are like very important and it just makes traveling easier. Some of these, I think you guys will probably like this video. So anyway, I'm going to start off with a couple items here. So first off, let's just talk about clothing, like some of the pants I take with me. So a couple of previous trips, I've taken North Face pants just like this, but they're just like a different color. But right before I took this African trip, I went to the North Face store and they had this really good sale, so I ended up getting another color and also another style. So these are some of the pants I take with me. That's pretty much what these look like when they're on. They're very like just simple, basic. They also come with this built-in belt. And if you want to wear a belt on top, there's belt loops so you can wear a belt on top. One thing I really like about these pants are the pockets. These back pockets are really nice. This is a regular size bottle. You can accommodate this regular size bottle pretty easily. But let's try a larger bottle. Here's a much larger bottle. And these pocket pants can just accommodate this bottle just like nothing. So this is really important, like when you're traveling, because you may have a backpack on your back and you may be walking up a big hill, and you know, big pockets can make a difference when you don't have to carry this bottle of water when you're walking somewhere. So that's something to point out. Also, these pants are convertible pants, which you can easily turn into shorts. And if you ask me, this is the business. Another thing you can do, they have these big large openings so you can have it like around your shoe if you don't want them tight along, if you don't want the pants tight along here. And to make these convertible, it's just super simple. You just unzip like so, drop them down, and yes, now you have shorts. Now you got some shorts. These pants are also fast drying, so if you are washing these pants and you need them to dry quick, they fast dry. I really like the fact that they fast dry. And they also have this like material that doesn't hold like odors as much. So this is a perfect, these pants are perfect for traveling, like if you don't have a lot of stuff or if you're going to be outdoors a lot. You know, these are perfect. Like if you just hang these up to dry, you can literally wear these like over and over and over and over and over. I know this from experience. I totally did this with my other pair. So these are really nice. These retail for like about $100. But actually I got this pair on sale for like $30. It was this huge sale going on at the North Face store. So I totally recommend hitting up the North Face store and also hitting up the outlets, because sometimes they will move these from like the regular North Face store and they'll move them to the outlets, and you can get a really good deal there. Now the next item, now once again, right before I went on this trip, I went to the North Face store and it was a really good sale, so I got another pair of pants. These are, they're like a North Face, sort of like a cargo pants. These are pretty cool. Now this pair of North Face pants definitely have a completely different feel versus the other pair that I just tried on. These are a lot more, let's say, they feel more like jeans. Like I feel like I can squat less with these on. The other ones are a lot more flowier. Now the thing I like about these versus the other ones are a long time favorite. I've wore these a lot, a whole lot. But the reason why I like these is because of the cargo pockets. These has additional pockets. Now this pocket does not zip, unlike the pocket on these other North Face pants. You can easily zip and like store something like a passport when you're in motion, when you're traveling around. Now this other pair does not have that option. Pair does have a pocket here where you can easily stick a passport and store one there, and you can just zip it up. And then here you have pockets here. And you get a handful of nice pockets. Let's do a water bottle test here for the back pocket. Here, it fits a regular size bottle of water very good. It's pretty tight, pretty snug. Let's try the bigger one, which I don't think this is gonna work. No, this is not working. Yeah, these pockets are very snug on these. But these have a completely different feel, and since I've got these pants, I've actually wore these more than I wore the other ones. These pants are also convertible pants, so you can easily make shorts out of these pants. These, oh man, you guys got no idea how handy this is. I mean, this is so incredible, especially when you get off an airplane and you're in a warm climate and you're like, whew, I don't want to have to go and like take off my clothes. You can just unzip your pants right there, like zip, 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 zip. So those are the pants here. Another thing I always like to take with me when I'm traveling, especially if I have like multiple flights or even one flight or even a bus ride, a pair of wireless headphones. These are the Sony, these have some weird name. I don't even know the name of these. Sony XB650. Wow, why can't Sony just give them like a more simpler name instead of some weird number? Only downside with these, if these are only wireless headphones, so if you're ever on a plane and you want to watch a movie like that's on the plane, you have to use your own earbuds, like Apple earbuds, or you have to use the plane headphones, because you can't connect these to like a cord thing. So that's the only downside with these, but these are really great. Now on a hot day, you definitely don't want to wear these because you're gonna sweat like crazy. But yeah, I totally recommend a good pair of headphones when you travel, because it'll just make your life so much easier, especially if you're on a plane and there's like a crying baby like right across from you. Cha-ching! You're gonna love those. Now this next item is a international power adapter. Now I actually bought this to go to Australia to take with my electric skateboard, because I was, plugging it here and there, charging it so I can ride it from here and there, that sort of thing. So this plug is pretty dang cool, because here we have Australian plug. You turn it to the side, you have the US plug. You pop it back in, you have the UK plug here. It just pops down like so, and then you pop the UK plug back in. You have a plug for Europe, of course. Whoa, I think I just put it for the UK. And then you have a plug for Europe. I mean, so you just have a ton of plugs. So at the same time, you also have 2 USB ports here, and this adapter accommodates all sorts of plugs. International adapter there. It has a fuse, and it also has a spare fuse just in case you blow a fuse with like a surge. And it's also very small, compact. When you plug this up, there's a light, and it's not very bright, which one thing I like about it, it's not like super bright. It's this very dim green light that comes on to let you know that you're protected, and you can just start charging up your devices. So this is pretty cool to have when you're traveling. Now another thing I like to always take, and I just got a new one, is a power bank. Now this is a new power bank. I just got this one recently, and I haven't made a YouTube review video yet because I wanted to like use it instead of just unbox it and make a video saying, hey guys, I just got this, go buy it. I want to actually use it. So that's why I haven't made a review video on this yet. I'm in the process of making it, but I'm just gonna let some time go by and then I'll release it. But this is a 20,000 milliamp power bank. This power bank is super clutch because it has US micro C to charge and USB to charge. So you can use either one to charge, or you can use both. And if you use both, if this is completely dead, you can charge this device, which is 20,000 milliamps, you can charge it in 4.5 hours. If you use one, it's going to take obviously longer. I think it takes like 8 hours or 9 hours if you just use one of these devices. I believe the USB is slightly faster, but I actually haven't tested that out yet. This is pretty clutch. You have 3 USB ports. You also have a 18-watt USB port, so if you're charging like an iPhone X or iPhone XR, it will charge faster at the bottom port. So if you have an iPhone X or iPhone XR, it will charge faster at this bottom port, which is also its green to let you know that this is the fast charging port. It also has a flashlight, which, believe it or not, a flashlight can come in handy, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, it's a flashlight. It also has a Type-C output here. So if you were charging something like a GoPro and you just had the GoPro cable from like your computer, just a Type-C cable, and you were trying to charge a GoPro, you can easily go from Type-C to Type-C and then just plug it right here, and then bam, you're charging from Type-C to Type-C. And then you can also use the same Type-C charger to go ahead and use the same Type-C charger to go ahead and charge your device here. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty clutch. I will have a link in the description for all of these things, but I will also do a separate video. Wait for this one in the future. I think this is pretty cool. With this one device, you can charge a 12-inch MacBook and an iPad Pro. So that's using a lot of juice. It's pretty clutch. Wait for that review video coming up soon. Another thing I always like to take with me is some sort of messenger bag, okay? Usually I travel with my Gucci messenger bag. I really don't know how Gucci is nowadays. Is it like bad to wear Gucci or whatever, but I still rock my Gucci messenger bag. And a messenger bag makes it really easy to carry things like, you know, a power bank, and 2 extra iPhones, and a passport, a GoPro. Like, yeah, messenger bag just makes it really easy for those like super simple things, especially when you're on a flight. You have your normal backpack above your head, or your backpack's down below, and you just can't get to everything like, you know, quickly, so you can just put everything that you need to get to quickly in like a messenger bag, and you'll be alone your way. You'll be a-okay. Whenever I'm back in San Francisco, people always wonder, Jermaine, what type of hoodie are you wearing? What type of hoodie are you wearing? And I always tell them it's Lululemon. And it's this yoga brand that's really, really popular in like California, and I believe it's pretty popular in New York as well. I also have 2 shirts, and they're Lululemon shirts. These shirts are incredible because they are fast drying. Not only are they fast drying, but they fold up really small. They're very light. They're easy to travel with. They feel incredible when you wear them. They don't hold odors like cotton do. These are just amazing shirts. Like, these are amazing shirts. This one is probably like my least favorite, but it's just really easy to travel with because it's a polo, and yeah, they're really, really, really great shirts. You should check out Lululemon, guys. It's mainly a girls store, but I feel in like the next like 10 years, guys are gonna be wearing it like just like girls are. But it's just gonna take guys a whole lot longer to catch on to it. Now, this last item looks kind of weird, but like, this is a backpack, and this is a cover for a backpack. This is a rain protective cover for a backpack. Now, why do you need this? Just in case you're out and you get caught in a rainstorm. Perfect. You have your computer in here, you may have an iPad, you may have some other important stuff that you don't want to get wet. You can easily pull this rain cover out and cover up your backpack, and that way your backpack won't get wet. Another thing you can use this for, which I've used this for in the past, this is super clever. Have you ever went to a restaurant and ordered food, sat down, ate food, and you have food that you want to take to go? What do? They usually put it in one of those styrofoam containers, and it's like really flimsy, and you may not exactly want to put that styrofoam container in your backpack. And let's also use the example that they did not give you a plastic bag to put that in. Well, that's exactly what I use this for. I'll take the food, and like, let's say like this is the food. I'll take the food, put it in here, and like wrap it like so, and then just like put it in my backpack. And if I have stuff in my backpack, just like put it like right here on the top. And if this thing is like good enough to keep my backpack from getting wet in a storm, I would imagine it can, you know, keep the food from spilling out and getting all over my stuff, because I just wouldn't want a whole bunch of like rice and a whole bunch of random food to be spilling out in my bag. Like, that just wouldn't be cool. Like, my bag would smell bad for a long time, and also everything in my bag would probably smell bad too, so that just wouldn't be a good deal. It wouldn't be a good deal. So this is some of the things I take with me when I travel. These are some of the things that make traveling a little bit easier. So just want to share these with you guys. But anyway, I like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, yo.